Welcome back on this hot and partly sunny Friday afternoon, evening, however you want to view it. It is again a sizzler out there, upper 80s and lower 90s, and the real feels are largely in the upper 90s and a couple of them in the low triple digits. So starting to see a little bit more rain activity popping up. We still have the one little shower over in the northern part of Macon County, and then we've also got a little bit of activity now popping up down in Telfair County. Other than that, we are still largely dry, but given that we're starting to see this activity, you know, maybe within the next 30 minutes to an hour, we start seeing a few more thunderstorms popping up. That being said, almost nothing so far today in terms of rain. I don't have any numbers to read at you, but over the last 3 days, we've obviously gotten a decent amount. Now, the overall wet spots down in, Montgomery County and Wheeler County, although by location here, you got Soberton and Sparta at 1 1/3 inches, followed by Dublin and McRae at 1 1/10 inches. Now, a recap of today, I'm still a little confused about this number here because I did see on the National Weather Service website 69 for our confirmed low last night into this morning. It was 69.1, but 91 for this afternoon. So again, if granted, whether it's 72 or 69, still above the average there of 66, and we got above average this afternoon. 71 for the overnight low, wind from the west-southwest, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Storms are possible early, as now we're finally beginning to see a little bit of rain going, but still not very much at all. These are lows that are comparable to July, August, very warm for this time of year, lower 70s. Let's talk the weekend, all right? There's a lot, unfortunately, to discuss, as both tomorrow and Sunday feature a level 2. I don't even think I have time to show you the Sunday ones. I got it lined up way later, but kind of cuts right through the northern third of the region and could possibly extend further north. So that's for Sunday. Tomorrow we're all level 2, and you see the level 3 lurking to the west. This is mainly a wind-driven event. That does not mean that hail or a brief tornado are not possible. But what happens is we're seeing these storms that start off as isolated and they merge up and then become these clusters. And you're seeing a few of them here and there. And so as you get these clusters to form up, they'll have pockets of damaging winds within them. And so we could see that develop as we go throughout the later parts of our Saturday and into Saturday night. And as we get into Sunday, another round coming in from the north. Again, those clusters are going to bring that straight line wind threat, but that does not mean a brief tornado cannot form or that there won't be any hail. Heading into the later parts of Sunday, the rain finally starts to taper off. Between the 2 days this weekend, tomorrow is the nicer one because the rain may not get here until we get later. Let's go ahead and walk through it, all right? Tonight, it is mostly clear. It is muggy. It is warm. We get into the start of your Saturday, and it should be a good amount of sun early. I honestly think this is aggressive in terms of rain chances by 2 p.m. tomorrow. 1 or 2 showers, sure. I do believe this is excessive. But as we start to get later into the day, the storm chances will become more widespread. Highs tomorrow are going to be in the low to mid 90s. Real feels will likely be in the triple digits before the rain gets here. So it is going to be a very, very hot afternoon. Sunday, on the other hand, is going to be a good bit cooler. There's going to be more cloud cover, and the storms are going to get here earlier. So Sunday's highs are only going to be more so to the mid to upper 80s, and the real feels probably not going to be much more than that with the rain coming in ahead of lunchtime, and then it's just left with sticky and humid conditions into the evening. Low to mid 90s. As mentioned, for tomorrow. It is a sizzler, as there will be a number of spots with actual feels like temperatures in the low triple digits, like we saw a few of them today. But here's an overall planner for your weekend. Low 90s, mid 90s tomorrow, mid 80s, upper 80s Sunday. We'll look beyond in 10 seconds. Your 4-to-1 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. So we got good storm chances tomorrow and Sunday and Monday, and still beyond that also some pretty good storm chances. So upper 80s or a little below average this time of year. Maybe you'll save a few bucks on your electric bill, but either way, disgusting forecast going forward.